of the season has been huge throughout the pre-season matches, but now we are here underway for the first match of the 2014 Super 15 competition with the Highlanders at home at Forsyth Bar Stadium to the Auckland Blues. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflake's Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2, where we have our first full season matchup of the Super Rugby competition with the Highlanders at home, the team for our career, against the Auckland Blues. And if you've been checking out the pre-season matches from the Highlanders, they have had 4 matches where they took a 3-win, 1-loss record, beating the Reds 26-19, the Rebels 19-0, losing to the Bulls 10-7, and then finishing up beating the Sharks 19 points to 5. So they've had a good build-up. We've all seen all the players throughout the squad, and this is the first 15 that we've come up with, captained by Rob Shaw, but plenty of talent throughout. The mainly biggest debatable factor would be number 11 going to Sharon Stowers over Van der Merwe, which is an interesting call, but that was just based on form. Most players in the team are picking themselves, but so much talent in the squad. It's going to be interesting to see who will come in, injuries, form, all sorts going around. It's going to be a good season. The Auckland Blues up against them in the first match of this season of Super Rugby, and what can you say about the Blues except for one man in the number 15 jersey, Benji Marshall. That will be a highly talked about point, but it is interesting to see him there. He is going to be a massive factor. Other names of note throughout this team, likes of Nonu coming in to the centres, and also a lot of interesting omissions from the side as well, with the bench for the Blues today featuring people like Luatua, Jerome Kaino, Kane Barrett, Charles Piatow, just to mention a couple. Oh, there's also George Moala on the bench and Jackson Willison. So there's talent aplenty in this Blues team, but it will be interesting to see how this first 15 goes today against the Highlanders. New look Highlanders in this first match of the 2014 Super Rugby competition. We are about set to get underway, and for those interested, Holgard is missing from today's 15. He is still slightly injured from that last match. As we are underway, kickoff from Marshall, and the Super Rugby season is underway for 2014, and Fofana takes up the first hit up for the Highlanders and promptly loses the ball, and the Blues have it in the first real attacking chance coming in for Nonu. 40 metres out from the Highlanders line, and what a start here for the Blues, playing in the white today. Their away strip. The Highlanders playing in their blue home strip. Oh, intercepted from Afoa. So that is a good start for the Highlanders, turning over the possession back to their side. Now they come away through Retallick. Aaron Smith over the top. He tried to look, but he couldn't find it. Intercept ball for the Blues again. And Weepu picking that one out of the skies. Here's Saili in the place for Luatua. It's a good run again through the middle of the park for the Blues. Out wide they go. This is a good chance for Visania. Oh, he was very close there. Visania, such a talented player from the ITM Cup. Now they come away to the other side through Nonu. Right hand side now. Ranger puts in a big hit and come across to the left. Nice run going to Visania again.
Release.
The support's right there, and this is all Blues here. Weepu, away he goes. Midfield for Aki.
Release.
No way through again there. It's going to be Braid, will go for a bit of a run himself. Oh, gets taken down by a few men. Rob Shaw, the captain, finishing the job. Here's Edwards, cops it wide. Well played for Aki again, and Nonu. Oh, Nonu's going through about 5 tackles, bumping off Liam Coltman to finish the job. Edwards again, Noakes. Wide they go. Oh, big hit coming in on Carter. That's also interesting. Sam Carter from Australia. Oh, that's a shocking pass, intercepted, and then far forward. Clotheslines Frank Halai, and we'll see some time in the bin for his efforts. The pocket is ready. There's the card, and that will see our four off for 10 minutes. Now it's interesting there. At the start of the match, didn't mention it, but Sam Carter from Australia, now in the Blues squad. A few internationals creeping into these New Zealand squads. It's Benji Marshall. Will look to open the Blues scoring with the first penalty. And he nails it. Benji Marshall off the mark. And the Blues lead the Highlanders 3-0 early on the first half of this round 1 fixture. Perfect weather, perfect kicking conditions here at Forsyth Bar as Sexton kicks us off again. It's interesting, he hasn't touched the ball. The Highlanders have hardly touched the ball as away they come again. Big hit coming in on Edwards.
Release.
Can they get the ball here, the Highlanders? No possession at all. Weepu gets hit heavily from Smith. They go to Nonu, former Highlander, not that long ago. Now it's taken up from Molly.
Release.
Tries to bust his way through. Here's
Advantage.
Braid again. Advantage to the Blues for an offside.
Advantage
Fofana
over.
gets the tackle and kick away for the Blues. Ben Smith back there. Oh, what a chase coming in. Intercepted. Will be a try. No. Superb defense. And look at Saili go. What a turnaround here for the Blues. Weepu, short side. Back upfield to Mialamu. He gets caught just short.
Release.
Kitchoff tries to turn in for the turnover. They go left side again. It is another run from Edwards. The Highlanders might turn this over here. Finally some possession, but look where it is. Aaron Smith, a little dabble down the short side goes Aaron Smith. Kicks ahead nicely in the tackle of Marshall. A big chase coming in from Spate. And it will be taken from the Blues. And they contest nicely to keep possession. And a good pass from Marshall to Nonu. Now there's chance here for the Blues. Counter-attacking from broken play. Good tackle coming in from Matera.
Release.
Shuts it down. And the Highlanders almost get the ball. Weepu away from Bradley, who gets smashed in a big hit. And the Highlanders, could they get this ball? It's slow coming back, but it's come back for the Highlanders. Here's Aaron Smith. Ball to Spate. Good run from Spate. Ready Ranger. On the outside goes Ranger. And he's just dragged into touch and a good tackle. Oh, he is going to be a massive factor in this squad for the Highlanders. But a change here. Polwart coming on for Daniel Braid. Luke Braid. Not even Daniel Braid, overseas. Luke Braid, the brothers. So Luke Braid's coming off. Won't do that again because he's off the field. It's a line out to the Blues. Mialamu goes to the middle. And it's nicely taken in from Carter. Ex-Australian. Now with the Blues. They got a Nonu who's been in everything today. Oh, big hit on Aki coming in from Retallick. Weepu again. Short pass to Polwart just on the field. Interesting change there. They go wide for Halai. Oh, turnover from Fofana. Oh, he's picked up and dumped from Nonu. And then turned back over. Now there's a chance. Weepu, short pass away to Noakes. Looking to break away is Nonu. Nonu's away from Thorn. It's going to be Nonu. Nonu and Stowers for the corner. And Nonu will get there and score for the Blues. What a foot race between Nonu and Sherwin Stowers. And it is all the Blues here at Forsyth Bar. Nonu has been such an influential figure in this match already. He just smoked Thorn, his former captain, and then put on a foot race. Stowers always had him. Oh, Spate coming across. It wasn't Stowers. Henry Spate had the massive task to take out Nonu, but he was too strong. Had enough pace to go all the way. And got the ball down in the tackle of Henry Spate. A fantastic try for the Blues, who now lead by 8. And it gives Benji Marshall, oh, right on the stroke of half time to make it 10, heading into the break. And you can count those 2 points. Benji Marshall on fire today. And it is 10-0, the Blues leading the Highlanders at Forsyth Bar Stadium. Interesting thing to have Benji kicking such an early point of the season, but that is what they've gone with. And whoa, look at these stats. The Highlanders have had 17% of the ball, 83% for the Blues. That is where the points have come from. Single-handedly, massive factor of the match. Handling errors as always, play a big part, but 6 handling errors with only 17% of the ball. That's probably why they've only had 17%. The high tackle saw a man in the bin for 10 minutes. That was our forward, but since then it's been all blue of the Blues, and they lead at halftime just 10-0, which is surprising given the possession. But something will have to change here for the Highlanders if they're going to get back into this game. They have 40 minutes left in this opening round of the Highlanders' career, 2014. At the moment, we're going to go forever with the Highlanders. Make them the greatest Super Rugby team in history. Can we do it? Stick around, stay tuned. We're just round 1, and we've got the second half coming right up. Sexton with the ball in hand, but we haven't seen him at all in this match for the Highlanders. Such a star-studded backline. All they have done is tackled, which is amazing. Nicely taken from Halai, and look at Halai go. 3 men had to put him into touch. That is a poor defensive effort, but the Highlanders will take this here. It is an attacking opportunity inside the Blues half. 1 try will change this. Thorn at the front. Nicely out to Fofana. He's still got Ranger. Ranger's going to go in the hole. Beautifully played from Ranger. Outside he goes to Sexton, who is finally involved. Alfoa tries to get away, but a good tackle coming in, slowing him down and slowing the ball down too. Aaron Smith again. Fofana. Oh, he's got no one home, Fofana. Stowers has to come across. And back to Fofana, who takes the ball to ground. And the Highlanders, bit of ball to possession here. Wide they go for Spate. Spate looking to make up for his earlier missed tackle. That cost them the try. And a turnover ball, so Spate's not having much of a game here today. Good pass coming. And away they come. The Blues have made a wholesale changes, but it is still Archie on the field, and Ben Smith high tackle has ruined the momentum of the Highlanders. How easily are the Blues breaking away from this defence? And this is going to be a chance here for Marshall. 45 metres out to add another 3. We'll make it 13-0 after 50 minutes. Here comes Marshall. Has it got the legs? No, Ben Smith gets it just short. And gets hit heavily looking to kick. And it's going to be an injury to Ben Smith. That is massive. Ben Smith will leave the field. And what is a huge blow in round 1. He will be replaced by an adequate replacement here. Is going to be Saili. And it will be a scrum to the Highlanders. Sit. Changes in this back line maybe. We'll see Stowers go to fullback. Ranger might go out to the wing. We can only wait and see what the Highlanders will come up with. They have the scrum though. And it is a decent hit from the pack. Aaron Smith has it. He goes to the left side. He's taken a brilliant tackle and intercepted from none other than Ma'anonu, who has been possessed today outstandingly. Inside ball, nicely to Arke and Matera, intercepts and gives it straight back to Halai. That is shocking play from the Highlanders. Here's Nonu. Big hit on Mialamu. The Highlanders want this ball here. This is a good chance to turn it over. Slow ball, but it's come back for them. Aaron Smith, Stowers, into the line, still obviously not playing fullback. Slow ball again, the Highlanders, Rob Shaw's at the back. The Blues, couple players offside. Here's Fofana. There's trouble here. Here's Spate. Spate looking back inside for Fofana. Gets rid of 1, looks for the second, can't do it. Back inside it goes, intercepted from the Blues. And now a chance for them to score. It's going to be the substitute players who are all over the paddock at the moment. Looks like Barrett is on the field. Here's Weepu. This is all the Blues at the moment. Highlanders trying to get the ball, they just can't do it. Committing so many players. Here's Barrett going to Noakes, wide they go, out to the right hand side. Chance here for Halai. Halai will score and the chance for Saili, tackle. No, it's a try to the Blues. And it is one-way traffic here. The Highlanders come to the big time and they have not performed at all. Frank Halai scores. And it seems Saili was still playing at fullback. The change not taking effect, but Halai just smoked Stowers. That was just a massive show of pace from Frank Halai. Look at this. Didn't have a huge amount of room, but just brilliantly done. He went over the touchline. The Highlanders want to have another look, but the ref awards it, no question. And a one-sided matchup here. The Blues dominant here. Here's Marshall with his attempt at the conversion. Oh, a beautiful kick from Benchy Marshall. And he adds the extra 2, just missing the 1 penalty from about 3 stadiums away, near on halfway, but it's all been the Blues. And they need 3 scoring plays here, the Highlanders, in 14 minutes. That is a huge ask. Sexton somewhat got into this match here in the second half. He goes wide for Spate, who goes up for it. It's advantage to the Highlanders. So a forward pass from the Blues. And now's a good attacking opportunity. There it was, don't see much.
Crouch. Touch.
And now, scrum.
Sit.
Not far out from the Blues line here. The Highlanders need to click. This is a good team. The Blues have turned the scrum over. A good shove from the Blues forward pack. And they'll get possession of the ball. Weepu goes open side to Arki, doubling round with Nonu. Away they go. Oh, and Stowers this time he stops Halai. Oh, and he's going to get himself a card. Stowers is gone. Yellow card. We won't see him back. We might see him for a couple of minutes. But no, 72 gone. No, he's gone. He is gone. And the Highlanders are sinking even further here. Marshall thumps it downfield. And territory heavily in favour of the away side here. Highlanders have played horribly. Mialamu to throw in. Goes to the back. No one at home for the Highlanders. And that was just far too easy. Breaking through tackle after tackle. Back inside they go. This is too easy here as Carter trundles into the 22. Off the back goes Weepu. Cuts it around the other way. Rob Shaw makes a desperate tackle. And just stops him in his tracks. The Highlanders try to get the ball again. No way home here. Why they go for Halai. Halai puts a fend on and goes just into touch. Dangerous on the right wing. Frank Halai. 5-man line out here. It's going to be Coltman. Promising young hooker for New Zealand Rugby. They're going to run it. They have to go coast to coast here, but it's been turned over. It's hit the pole. Could anything else go possibly wrong here for the Highlanders? Injury to one of their best players in Ben Smith. No points whatsoever. Won't be any bonus points. Nothing at all as it's kicked out from Noakes, and this match is all over. The Auckland Blues put in a dominant performance and have hammered the Highlanders at home in the opening round of the 2014 Super Rugby competition. An emphatic display from the Blues. The talent in that squad is amazing, and it really showed today as they put 17 unanswered points on the Highlanders. A squad stacked full of talent. Just did not click at all. They hardly touched the ball, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, we have a look at the scorers, and the Highlanders, 0 points for them. No tries, nothing, no penalties. They really didn't even get close. As for the Blues, tries for Nonu and Halai, 2 players who were massively menacing, and it really showed. They were completely outclassed, and they played. Nonu and Halai were just menaces throughout the whole match. Marshall took the kicking boots. He took them off Noakes and did a good job, missing just 1 penalty that was from just under halfway, but got 2 conversions and an earlier penalty at the start of the first half. So the Highlanders contributed just 2% more possession, or 1, I think 16 or 17 are at a half time. That is woeful and really should have lost by a whole lot more. That was a poor match from the Highlanders and starts their season off in a woeful performance that will be reminiscent of what they did last season. The fans would have been hoping for more, but they've been let down here. They'll have to wait till round 2 to see if the Highlanders can improve. And, well, the stats tell the story. 13 handing errors, 3 high tackles, 2 yellow cards to boot, and that was just a bad showing from the Highlanders. The Blues, though, they'll be buoyant after that win. And let's go back and see a number of things. The table, the fixtures, and of course the injuries to Ben Smith and Hoggard. So the season takes a similar shape to what 2013 did, with the Australians occupying all of the round 1 fixtures, but it's still technically round 2 is round 1. The results coming in are the Brumbies smoking the Rebels, the Waratahs sneaking past the Reds. That was round 1. Round 2 got every single team coming into the competition, and you can see straight away the Highlanders, the only side to not score a point. That is just very bad. Words cannot express how poor that is. The Crusaders went down to the Hurricanes, so straight away we can see recruitment coming into the story right away, with the Hurricanes putting in a massive victory over the Crusaders. The Rebels, once again, 28-19 over the Reds. That is recruitment plus right there. The career mode showing the way as to what this can do to your game. Stormers 26-17 over the Lions. Of course, the Blues dominated the Highlanders 17-0. Western Force, another upset, which would have been in the previous seasons. 28-19 over the Waratahs. The Cheetahs 29-18 over the Bulls. And the Sharks, a 1 point 15-14 win over the Brumbies. That wrapped up round 2. Round 3 has had one match, with the Blues claiming their second win on the trot. 32-29 over the Chiefs, which leaves us for the second match of the Highlanders 2014 season against the Waratahs. We'll get to that in a jiffy. But first we'll have a look at the standings. The Blues lead the way of 2 wins, 1 with a bonus point, and apart from that, the Hurricanes 4 for them. Crusaders, Chiefs 1, the Highlanders woefully 0. South Africa, Stormers and the Cheetahs up front with 5, Sharks 4, Lions and Bulls yet to score. Brumbies 6, Waratahs 5, Force and Rebels going well on 4 points already, and the Reds woeful with just nothing. So that is us for the first round. We have, of course, one more thing to cover. Let's have a look at the inbox. An awesome feature of the career mode. The following players have been injured and won't be available for selection until further notice. Ben Smith has a facial injury and will be unable to play for 1 week. So Ben Smith is out for next week, which will be interesting. Replacements, we'll have to see what the squad's going to do there for replacements of fullback. And, well, form, that was woeful from the whole squad. And that wraps us up for round 1 of the Highlanders career mode. Losing to the Blues 17-0. We'll be back for round 2. Stay tuned for that. Hope you've enjoyed the match. Thank you all for watching, and of course don't forget to hit that subscribe to keep on watching the career mode, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.